Big Sex!
Hello!
Well, hello, everybody.
And welcome to
Live!
In the Ho Alley.
That's not a place to hang out.
Nope. No.
Those of you who know.
This is not live in the...
Not the whole...
Yeah. It's not live in the red light district, folks.
What was that wrestler's name?
The Good Father?
The Good Father. Live on the Ho Train. Anyway, so my bad.
No, you're good, if you ask me. You're
great.
great. And you know what? It's great to be here in the alley. Week 16, a Saturday Christmas Bills Patriots Bonanza Spectacular.
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
You want to talk about playoffs?
Playoffs?
The Bills are in the playoffs.
Can you believe it?
Bill Eve.
I am here, yes. It's my middle name, Eve.
Yeah, Bill Eve Trzynski.
Crazy. Week 16, the Bills-Pats game. It is today. It's not tomorrow, which is Sunday. Today's Saturday. We don't want to confuse anybody, but the game is today at 4:30.
4:30-ish.
We're going to call this Bills-Pats 2, the revenge.
We're coming for you.
It was a close
Brady.
game. It was a close game, week 4.
Lady. Sorry.
No, you're good. The Patriots scored on a stupid a blocked punt for a touchdown, and that was it. I mean, the defense played really good. Allen sucked, and
they hurt him.
And that was the last really time that Allen. It was week 4. He's been shady here and there, but not horrible. That was his last real bad game. So it's not like he ain't gonna do that again.
Did you know the Patriots cheat?
No.
Yes. It's been well documented that they cheat.
Is that I guess see what we did there. Well documented.
Yes.
And the
yes.
cheating.
Yes. Do you know what I mean?
Speaking of not cheating, Sunday night in primetime, the Bills outlasted the Pittsburgh Steagles 17-10.
I was there.
You were?
Yeah.
I knew that.
That was a good time.
Did you have fun?
I sat in my seat for about 1/4.
Of 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went to the other end of the stadium for some reason and watched the rest from there.
Why?
Maybe because I went with Matt. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
The Bills
I
go
tried
in.
to go back to my seat. And I couldn't find it.
Well,
for some reason.
The Bills were happy that you were there, and no matter what capacity it was.
It was fun.
The Bills beat the Steelers. We already covered that part. Hodges threw 4 picks. The defense played really well. The offense was good at the beginning, kind of meh in between. Had to kind of fight the wind of the Steelers' defense, which was pretty good.
But good.
At the end of the game, when it counted again in the 4th quarter, the Bills got down the field, scored, then forced Pittsburgh to turn the ball over a couple times, got out of Pittsburgh in prime time, clinched a playoff spot, and now we're sitting here at week 48. People are beeping. It's Billy.
That's where I got this scarf from. That fella.
Ah, nice scarf, by the way.
Thanks.
Very festive.
It's got a backwards Bills on it. No, just kidding. That's the right way, but
Yeah,
you see it the wrong way.
you guys see it the wrong way. Sorry.
Sorry about your luck.
So now we go and we face New England. If we win out and New England loses out, we clinch the division.
That's something that hasn't happened. Shoot, I don't know how long.
I don't know, 20-something years.
Yeah, too long.
Too long. Uh-oh. Dave Marinowski says today's key from the Dunkirk poll is not to fall behind early or ever. Good advice. Don't fall behind at all.
I don't think that's ever the plan.
You could win the game.
If you never fall behind.
At all.
The worst you can do is tie.
Your logic is undisputed.
That's the worst you can do.
You know, speaking of disputes and whatnot.
Dispute?
There's a lot to be disputed over the team that the Bills are facing today and their tactics.
Oh, I think they're watching us right now, Billy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Let's go. Wait a second. I think you might be right. I think you are right.
They've tapped in.
Right there. That's New
England
watching
got the camera
us.
on Jimmer. They want to know.
Oh, wait a second.
They want to know what we think they're going to do.
Really? I don't think they
Well,
care about us. Well, that's a lie. Everybody cares. Speaking of Jimmer, he's right there.
Hi, Jimmer!
Hey!
Jives with Jimmer.
Of course everybody cares what we do,
Well, yeah.
but let's review their tactics that they used recently.
Whose tactics?
The New England Patriots.
The New England what?
Cheatriots.
There it is.
On their team website, they do a feature called Know Your Job. This features every week a less prominent person in the team hierarchy. For December 8th, they were doing a feature on one of their advanced scouts. So they sent a videographer, somebody to film everything, to Cincinnati for the Cincinnati-Cleveland game. Just so happens New England was playing Cincinnati the next week, last Sunday.
How weird.
Coincidence.
Interesting. Go on.
The videographer was up in the press box, and a member of the Cincinnati Bengals security noticed that everything that he was filming wasn't the advanced scout, but was the players and all the activity going on the sideline, which is an NFL violation.
Talk about an advanced scout.
So they confiscated the camera. The videographer said, "Oh, I can just delete it." They told him, "No, the damage is done," and they turned it into the NFL. NFL will be doing an investigation on this. However, it's not going to occur until after the season is over.
What the hell's the point of that crap? They caught him red-handed, as they would say, and they're not going to do anything. They're going to wait?
Yes.
I mean, if they win games because of it, isn't that like an immediate thing?
Should be.
Oh, thanks, Chip.
Yes.
Walk right in front of Jimmer. He's not part of the show.
Yes, it is an immediate thing.
So are we. Pay attention. Sorry, Jimmer, for
That's
that.
all right.
Dan there interrupted us.
But we're going to go on to today's game.
Go Bills!
Bengals come in at 11-3, winning last week, like we said, against Cincinnati to avoid their first three-game losing streak since 2006.
Seems like ever.
Yeah. Their win last week clinched them a playoff berth for the 11th straight year.
And that's a lot.
Not bad.
Hey, we're in out of 2 out of 3, so they can suck
That's
it.
about
That's
the
a good
same.
percentage.
Yeah.
That's
Strength of
almost
the team
same.
is the defense, number 1 ranked in the league. They are allowing a third down conversion percentage by opposing offenses of 23.6%.
That's not a lot.
The last team to allow less than 25%, you guessed it,
Yep.
the 73 Rams.
Ah, I knew it. You know what? For those watching at home, I was mouthing a Jimmer 73 Rams.
They allowed 24.7%. Points per game, they're allowing 12.9 on an average per game. Best since the 06 Ravens, who did 12.6. So defense has been great.
What about, wait a second. You cover the defense and you're saying that New England's strength is their defense.
Correct.
When's the last time we heard that?
Not too often.
No. What's up with the offense,
It
Jimmer?
was last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
They still got Brady.
They won 10-3 in the Super Bowl. Their defense shut down an offense that was really darn good.
Yeah.
And they beat the Chiefs before that, too.
Yeah. I guess you're right, and I'm wrong.
Okay. Go ahead, Jimmer.
Continue on.
Well, I say
Yeah, eat shit,
Bills
Billy.
fans, Jets fans, the occasional Dolphins fans we have running around here,
Yeah.
all been impatiently waiting for the decline of Tom Brady. Is this occurring? In his past 5 games, he's completed less than 60% of his passes. Quarterback rating less than 40, which ranks him 27th in the league for that time period.
That's not his M.O. That
No, it
sounds
is
nothing
not.
like him.
Not at all. What can contribute to it is his personnel he has in his receiving corps. He's still got Julian Edelman. That's his main guy. But you look at it last year, he had Chris Hogan, Josh Gordon, and of course Rob Gronkowski.
None of them. Especially Gronkowski. I think
Exactly.
Gronkowski being out now, you realize how vital he had been the last couple of years for that team. I mean, he was awesome. Nobody could cover him. He was fast. He could catch the ball. Brady, it was the ultimate safety blanket that could score points. And without him being there, you're really seeing, that
Drop off in
big-time
production.
weapon not being there and what it does to your quarterback, especially an aging quarterback who needs those kind of safety dumps and
Safety
whatnot.
valve.
I said dump.
Safety dump. Ooh.
Safety dumps when you lock the door twice.
Well, this year this year, he's got Jacoby Myers, Philip Dorsett, and Matt Lacoste.
Who? Yeah, never heard of him.
Brady has been so frustrated that after the Houston loss, he actually called out his receivers, saying to the press they need to be more explosive in the routes to get away from the coverage.
Well, you know he didn't text him because he would have deleted the text.
More than likely.
Ah, remember that? Ooh.
Yeah.
The running game has also declined. Last year they were 5th overall. Right now they are 19th.
With Sony Michel too. I mean, he can move.
Quality back.
So what's up with how come the running game ain't going? They just stink on offense? Is that the deal?
Pretty much offensive line and a lot of prominent players for years. They have retired or gone by free agency.
Yeah.
This is the first time since 2008 that Tom Brady was not elected to the Pro Bowl. To further that,
Didn't even think of that.
No, first time since 2003 that no New England player was elected from their offense whatsoever.
Wow.
Did they get anyone on their team?
Defense.
Van Noy, those guys had to get on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, quiet down, truck. Sorry. Go on, Jimmer.
Injuries for today. Julian Edelman, questionable knee injury, probably going to play. However, slot cornerback Jonathan Jones is ruled out. Slot cornerback, defensive back that covers the slot receiver.
Right.
Could Cole Beasley have a big game?
Yes. That's a one-word answer.
Now looking at trends.
Uh-oh.
Since 2004,
Go on. Please don't go on.
Patriots are 28-3 head up against the Bills,
Weird.
including winning 6 in a row. We are in game 15 of the season. The last 15 game 15s, New England is 14-1.
Oh. So you're telling me they played good in December?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty darn good.
All right.
Like around Christmas.
Yeah.
They come in at 11-3, but you look at their 3 losses were to the other 3 division leaders in the AFC. So, yes, they beat Buffalo previously, but obviously they have hard times with upper echelon teams.
And teams with a couple playmakers. Houston has Watson and Hopkins.
Will Fuller.
The Chiefs have Mahomes, who's
Mahomes,
you never
Tyreek
know.
Hill.
You know he's going to be good.
Mahomes.
And who else did they lose to?
Baltimore.
And the Ravens, who are beating everybody for the last 10 weeks.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Woo.
With that, I see the game 20-17 in overtime. For the second week in a row, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah!
Trevor! I have one stat for you.
Yes,
Ooh.
fire away.
Do you know the last time the Patriots were shut out at home?
No, I do not.
It was... Get it out, Billy. 1993 against the Jets, 6-0.
Well, obviously the Jets. Yeah.
I thought you'd enjoy
I thought you would know that.
I thought you'd enjoy that.
Jeez,
Appreciate it,
So
Josh.
we're gonna break that streak today. We're gonna shut them out.
Well, you heard it first from Jimmer the Oracle. The Bills are going to win by 100. Thanks, Jimmer. Everybody big hand for Jimmer. All right.
Wow,
You know,
that was fun.
that was awesome. I love when he gives us stats that completely bury the Bills and then he picks the Bills. Makes me feel real good about everything.
That happened twice now, and they won once.
They did. They won last week and he picked the Bills.
so
That son of a
this'll
bitch.
He's gonna be 2 for 2.
Yeah, I hope
He's
so.
not quite the liar I thought he was the first 14 weeks.
Speaking of liars, real quick, we got to get in some of wild Matt Newton's prognostications.
Oh.
Now, usually they're way beyond the beyond, so we can't really call this week's prognostications wild.
Crazy.
He's going to be 50-50 here. He picks the Bills to have 7 defensive sacks, which isn't too crazy,
One from each guy on the defensive line.
except for Jordan Phillips to continue his hot streak and to have 3 sacks.
Phillips!
That actually might happen. I mean, he's a man on a mission, if
Philip,
you will.
Philip.
Well, he's a good singer, too.
Hello. You're welcome. Ladies.
Some passerbys? No, I don't know how to word that. Passersby. I knew I was right. Jeez Louise. So yeah, there's that part of that, which I forgot what we were talking about.
Me too.
And speaking of questioning ourselves, we have somebody else to question us.
Who?
Double A.
What's he here for?
Questions.
Q&A
With Double A! All right.
Hey, guys.
Everybody a big hand for Double A! All right, he made it in time.
All right. Hey.
He was was in Westfield robbing a bank. Got back here with them gloves.
The trooper followed him the whole way home.
Yep, he knew.
They didn't pull him over.
That was the most I've driven at the speed limit in my entire life.
He means always any cops that are watching.
I mean, yes, all the speed limits all the time.
There's definitely cops watching.
Yes. Well, I have some questions for you.
Well, go on.
Whatever.
All right.
Where'd you steal these from, Double A?
Oh!
The internet. I got one that starts with the Bills. Let's do. Who do you feel was a Pro Bowl snub from this year's roster?
I'll let you handle this one first, Josh.
I'll tell you who it wasn't. Levi Wallace. I don't feel anyone was snubbed.
No.
Grade A was.
They deserved it.
That's fine.
You know,
Other
Matt Phillips.
guys, sorry. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
But Levi Wallace was not snubbed.
No.
I just want to put that out there.
Honestly, I could care less about the Pro Bowl. I care less and less about it every year. The fact, if you get named an All-Pro, that's better than going to play the damn Pro Bowl, I think.
Here's the other thing.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
When you're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we ain't going to play in the Pro Bowl anyway.
But who gives up?
I look at it as it's a voting thing from fans and this and that. I really don't care. If you give me a couple All-Pro guys, that says more to me about your team than people voting for you to play in a game I don't really give a shit about.
I think that if these two primetime games had been a little bit sooner and more of the rest of the world had seen this team, I think a couple of the guys would have gotten in. I think
agree.
Phillips is one of those.
Phillips is definitely on that list.
That guy is on a tear.
Yeah, and John Brown might have been a little higher than like a fourth alternate or whatever the hell they call it now.
Right. If people had seen, I mean, the guy's consistently good every week.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what gets you into that.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Well, let's talk about something else.
Okay, go on. We're listening.
So we all know that this week we played this New England team, and I think we're going to win it. My question for you is it possible that Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins can beat those New England Patriots next week?
If the Bills win today,
100%.
You meant when?
When the Bills win today, I look at it as either if the Bills win today and Miami goes into New England next week, it is either going to be one of them weird, goofy Miami-New England games that seems to happen every couple years where Miami wins by a touchdown, Brady looks awful, and it just seems like it should never happen, or it'll be like 150-0 New England, and that's what you get for. Oh, thank you. That's what you get for coming into our house at the end of the season.
Fitzpatrick throws 5 interceptions.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
So, Fitzy being Fitzy, it could happen either way.
You do think it is possible? So we could win a division.
Yes, I think it's possible. Yes, I do think it's not out of the realm of possibility or imagination or whatever we want to call it that if the Bills beat New England today, that Miami could definitely pull it off next week. I mean, maybe we hurt some guys today.
Yeah.
By bad luck, of course.
Sure. Not by trying or cheating.
We don't try anyway.
No cheating.
We don't do that.
All right, last question for you.
Yes.
So, if there's no football, if there's no hockey, what is your favorite sport to watch, and what team is that?
Like this time of year?
There's no football, there's no hockey. What is your favorite
Duke
sport?
basketball.
Oh, yeah! I'd have to agree with the guy because I'm a Blue Jays fan, and they always stink. I don't enjoy watching them. They're never on TV. I can never watch them.
You're saying baseball could have been if the Jays would be good.
If the Jays could be on TV.
Yeah.
Their playoff games are blacked out. For some reason. I mean, they only had a couple, but.
Well, I got a question. You know, I'm going to end this note on Double A.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Fire away.
Your favorite holiday movie with Christmas coming up? No, not even a holiday movie. You might have a favorite Easter movie. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Hopper Hero.
It's the Elf.
Elf?
Yeah.
Like, wait, Elf or Elf?
Elf.
I didn't know if the
Who's your
cat-eating
favorite
alien
Martian?
was the favorite.
Who's your favorite Martian?
That was a good Christmas episode, though, if you've ever seen it.
Out of Elf?
Yeah.
Is he trying to eat the cat again?
Yes.
All right, that's all I care about.
And it wrapped up in a
weird.
box.
Ah, perfect. And peanut butter.
Cat in the box.
Ah,
Cat in the box.
That's my favorite holiday movie.
Aunt Edna wrapped the cat again.
It was a different song.
That's
Some
a different
animal.
one.
That's a
I don't
wrong
know. There was
show.
something else in a box. Not
All
a
right,
cat.
go Bills, guys. We win.
Was that another-
Hey, give it up for Double A, everybody. All right. That was fantastic.
Man.
So good, we could probably end the show now. But we
Well-
won't, because we're going to force you guys to listen to us for a little bit longer. Should I bust out the notes?
I got nothing. There's Matt.
Hey, there's Matt, who refuses to be on the show for no reason. Today is the winter solstice, is it not?
Oh, my favorite day of the year.
The shortest. That's all we got on that one.
I like the dark.
You
in
do
the
like the
winter.
dark?
Well, in the winter, the darker the better. I just want to get inside and go to sleep.
Speaking of going to sleep, the Bills play the Patriots today.
Actually, to a different fan, that probably will be a snoozer. It's going to be a defensive battle.
Yeah, I would say to a New England fan, it's going to be a snoozer because you're not going to want to watch them lose to the Bills. Speaking of the Bills and Patriots, like we've been talking about for the last countless minutes, remember when Drew Bledsoe played for the Bills?
Oh, my favorite Patriot.
Anti-law?
My favorite Patriot.
Got nothing on that one, huh?
Yeah.
That was weird. To play against Bledsoe for all them years and then he come over and was throwing for 300 yards a game and
We almost made the playoffs. Actually,
couldn't beat Pittsburgh.
yeah, that was a meaningful Pittsburgh game
Yeah.
that we lost.
The last meaningful Pittsburgh game we played because we got
won
out that
that. We
night.
won one.
We did.
Yeah, this
the other
past
night.
one. I remember.
Christmas is coming.
The goose is getting fat. Please to put a penny in the old man's hat. A
What?
penny will do.
What? I was going to ask you what your favorite Christmas song was, but you answered that.
That's ridiculous.
I've never even heard
never-
such a thing.
I used to sing it with Mrs. Krestik.
Oh, Mrs. Krestik. Oh my goodness.
I'm sure she's watching right now. It's one of her favorite shows. and she says that's the volley. He still has the voice.
You've never
He
lost
still
it.
has the voice.
You never lost it. One of my favorites. Next year, I'm gonna hear you.
Unbelievable.
Next year, you're gonna drag out Mr. Reed into this, and then we're gonna be really going crazy. But anyway, Christmas is coming up. I feel like I just went in a loop. What's your?
The goose is getting fat.
What is that? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite. We did this last week. I said Die Hard. But
Did
it's
we do
not-
it last week?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Not Die Hard.
No?
It's Lethal Weapon. 1.
I didn't know that was a Christmas.
Yeah. You know, when she jumps off the building.
Oh, I
My
wasn't.
favorite Christmas movie.
Just like Santa. What the hell?
Well, the music is Christmas when it's happening. Ooh. Hey, Billy, what's yours? Got anything worse than that?
I was gonna pick Elf, but Double A did already. I mean, Elf. My favorite Christmas movie is it's a tie between Christmas Vacation and Home Alone. I got a little soft spot for that guy next door with the big shovel. And the ADA, American Dental Association. This toothbrush is approved. Speaking of holidays and Christmas.
We're speaking of Christmas.
Yeah, that's right, Christmas. I'd like to
Right.
give a big thanks this Christmas season to Little McGill's, the Alley, Dave Fridman, Chip, Dave's son John, who made this awesome preview video for us that you guys can see on our Facebook page, Dave's wife Mary, Matt Newton for the saloon and getting us drunk early before we come down and do this kind of stupid stuff, Janet, Scott for the song, and a big thanks to Josh. For being my pal on this show.
I don't know what to say.
What you can say is, so what's your prediction for the game today?
I'm going to say... What's yours? I'm not ready for this.
What's what I
haven't-
said?
I haven't gone through the numbers
Oh,
yet.
yeah, I got the numbers.
I've got
the numbers right here, and you know what? They don't matter because the Patriots are going to be in with the season of giving, and I see 2 turnovers. The Bills win 21-13. That's all I got. 21-13. That's it. That's what's happening.
30-9.
30-9.
Yeah.
Wow, who's going to win?
Buffalo Bills, 10 field goals.
You know what? And you guys think he's full of shit, but it could
Watch
happen.
it happen.
Yeah.
Have you seen that first game going on today?
Yeah, the crazy game between the Buccaneers and the Texans.
Winston.
Winston watching.
That guy didn't know how.
There were
Winston
6 turnovers
threw
in
3
the first half.
interceptions in the first 6
First
minutes.
pass of the game was a pick 6. Brady, if you're taking notes on Jameis Winston, don't throw the lot of yards, but throw the picks
Go to trade day.
to the Bills. Merry Christmas. You know what? In with the season. That's what I'm saying.
Season for a reason. Santa's backwards. How is Santa backwards? He'd have your butt to you. That's how you're backwards. Silly.
On that note, Merry Christmas to all, and to all go Bills. Play us off, Dave.